What's good, YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create this thermal zoom transition in After Effects. It's a transition that I saw in a D Savage music video, and I thought it looked very cool and unique, so I decided to create this tutorial on it. So make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. So in After Effects, you want to have your two clips ready, and I have these two clips playing from a future music video. And what I'm going to do in order to get started is I'm going to grab these two layers and I'm going to pre-compose them, and you want to make sure to move all attributes into the new composition. And then what I'm going to do is add a glow to this. So I'm going to add a Uniglow to this layer, and I'm going to decrease the size to 10 and make the intensity to 0.5. And then I'm going to add an effect called invert, and you want to leave the settings as it is, and then we're going to add a tritone to this in order to give it that thermal like look. And I'm going to change the color of the highlights to a red. I'm going to change the midtones to give it more of an orange look, and then I'm going to have the shadows more of a yellow look to it. And this is what we have so far. It has that sort of thermal effect to it. And then what we're going to do is pre-compose this layer again and make sure to move all attributes into the new composition. And then I'm going to add an effect called motion tile to this layer in order to create that zoom out and then zoom in transition into the next scene. What we're going to do is keyframe the scale, and I'm going to keyframe the scale at 100% in the beginning, and then go to where the cut happens, so right here. And then what I'm going to do is keyframe the scale at 15%, and then I'm going to increase the output width to 800 until it extends all the way across the composition. And then you want to make sure to click the mirror edges and then go towards the end of the composition and keyframe the scale back to 100%. You want to make sure to move that towards the end. Then what we're going to do is make sure to grab the keyframes and easy ease them, and make sure to have your motion blur on. And then what we're going to do is go into the graph editor, and we're going to make sure you have your value graph on. And in order to do that, just click right here and then go to edit value graph. And what I'm going to do is have it come in a little slow in the beginning, and then once the transition actually happens, I want it to go a little faster. So I'm going to have my graphs like this, and if we play that, it has that little slow and then fast cut. And then in order to create that final light rate effect, what I'm going to do is grab this layer and pre-compose it once again. And then I'm going to add an effect called CC Light Burst. And what that does is it gives it this light shining effect to our layer. And what I'm going to do is turn down the intensity all the way to 0, and I'm going to keyframe the ray length at 0 in the beginning, and make sure to click your layer and hit U to reveal the keyframes, and go to wherever the cut happens, so right there, and make sure to keyframe the ray length at 125. It gives it this really blurry ray length look to it. And then go towards the end and keyframe it back to 0, and then move that keyframe towards the end. And then what I'm going to do is grab all those keyframes and easy ease them, and then go into the graph editor, and I'm going to have it animate in a little slower in the beginning, and then once it cuts into the next scene, I'm going to have it animate in a little faster. So it goes a little slow in the beginning, and it goes fast, and it ends out slow again. And now this is what we have for the transition. It takes some time to render, and that's all there is for this transition. If you guys found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.